praise your holy name. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Another lesson through the Spirit from Brother Jonathan. For you brothers that's out there, you're soldiers in an active service. 2 Timothy 2:2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful man, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. So we looked up good soldier in the Strongs. It's together collected in the army to enlist soldiers of the commander. A warrior enlisted in the army, chosen to be a soldier. Soldier in the ethnonymy, soldier, fighting man, one engaged in military service, one who obeys the commandments of and contends in the cause of another. So that's what we are, we soldiers out here. Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So when you a prey, you know you got to fight off that evil. You become an evil. You become from Esau. Esau's the evil. We know that, so you got to be a good soldier to fight off. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil making himself a prey. So when you let go evil, and you got to start enduring like a soldier, because you are the prey now. So you got to put on the full armor as a soldier, because you're in active duty now. You in active service. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of his power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So that's why you got to put on this armor. And what's the armor? Whole armor, full armor, complete armor, includes shield, sword, lace, helmet, breastplate, spiritual help needed for overcoming the temptations of the devil. Armor, defensive covering worn in combat. Also generally means of protection. Weapons, defense armor, tools of war, protection, shield, defense, that which shields from armor, injury, keeping guardianship, a covering over. So that's why you need the whole armor of protection, because you're a soldier right now, and when you enlist in this army, your main enemy is Esau, Edom, Satan and his devices. So that's what you're fighting against. So you're a soldier. You in the army. You a soldier for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, so you need that full armor. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shutted with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, take the shield of faith, where then ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Because he gonna shoot them darts at you daily. So that's why you need to have the whole armor, because you're a soldier. And you was chosen to be a soldier. 2 Timothy is, you was chosen to be this before the foundation of the earth. Second Timothy 2 and 4. No man that wrestles war it entertains himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. So you have been chosen to be a soldier before the foundation of this earth. Let me read that one more time for you, so you can feed on it. 2 Timothy 2 and 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful man. So you're a faithful man. You know, we got some soldiers out there in Ukraine, you know, they giving up, you know, and going to Russia, they tell Russia, hey man, I give up, man, you know, I surrender. But you're a good soldier. You're a faithful man. That ain't in your blood to give up and do what the Ukrainians is doing now. You know, giving up. You know, I'm gonna give up to the Russians. You know, and hopefully they treat me better. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. So you was chosen to be a soldier. How do we know this? Well, let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians 1 and 4. According as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us into the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai to himself, according to the good pleasures of his will. So we was predestinated to be a soldier. It was put in our blood to be a soldier. Let's go to Jeremiah 17 and 17. So you a soldier on active duty right now. Some of y'all don't know what you signed up for. 17 and 17. This is the day of evil. And that's why you need to be a good soldier, because the day of evil is coming, approaching us. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is our hope in the day of evil. He's the one that's going to help us get up out this predicament that we in. Ecclesiastes 7 and 5. So you got to endure hardness like a good soldier. Don't be crying, boo-hooing. Surely, oppression makes a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. Ecclesiastes, go down. 7 and 5, not 7 and 7. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than from a man to hear a song of fools. Let's say that one more time. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. You know, T.D. Jakes and all them other pastors in the whorehouse. Them the songs of fools. You rather hear the rebuke of your commanding officer, because you a soldier, one of the higher ranks. And we're soldiers for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So we're out here right now making way. We're saluting him of his coming. We're standing out here preaching the good news to some, bad news for others. Isaiah 28 and 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrines? Them that are worn from the milk and draw from the breast, precept for precept must be upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. For with sterminating lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. So we supposed to give you precepts upon precepts, line upon line. You know, some people, they want you to read them the whole Bible, the whole story, you know. But it's precepts upon precepts. Soldier. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election has obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So only the true soldiers, the election, the ones that was chosen before the foundation of this earth, they the one who gonna get this gospel, this good news. Jeremiah 17 to 23. But they obeyed not, neither inclined their ears, but made their necks stiff. that they might not hear nor receive instructions. So they don't want to receive these instructions because it ain't in them. You know, they might have a zeal of the truth. But like Proverbs chapter 1 says, chapter 1 and 5, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain until wise counseling. To understand the proverbs and the interpretations, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. So everybody's not gonna understand these dark sayings because it's not meant for them. They're gonna get lost in the sauce. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. My son, hear the instructions of thy father Yahweh, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be as ornaments of grace until thy head, and chains above thy neck. So this wisdom and knowledge, it's gonna be like them gold chains that them rappers be wearing. But our gold chain and is wisdom and knowledge, and our ornament over our head is a beautiful thing to keep us from the day of evil. But fools despise knowledge and wisdom. Let's go to Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. So our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. They go to Esau Academy and these colleges and think they the shit, but you're not the shit. You have a lack of knowledge. Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So you gonna get it, Esau, because of the violence that you gave to your brother Esau. You a cold-blooded bastard, and you gonna get yearns. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, from this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. You know, so for them soldiers and them chosen elect, you know, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So like the brother said, don't get too comfy. Don't get too comfy out here, you know. Don't kick up your feet and chillax. Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord said unto me, and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run it that read it. So you good soldiers that's preaching this gospel, this good news, you gonna run when you read it. That means you gonna publish it. Just like the newspapers out that publish articles, you gonna publish this good news. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So, it seemed like it's taking forever and ever. Forever, ever? Yes, but it ain't. It's just tarrying to the right time. And before you know it, this gonna be here. Jeremiah, brother Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who shall be saved out of it? That good soldier that's in the war, that got his full armor on. Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. So your silver, your gold, none of that's going to be able to deliver you in the day of evil, in the day of the Lord's wrath, when Yahweh shall come down here and get you Edomites and get you heathens. Malachi 1:3. Let's start at 2. I have loved you, says Yahweh, yet ye say, where hast thou loved us? Because we going through changes and temptations and trials and fiery things on this earth. So you say, how can you love me? How has you loved me? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, says Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. So he hates Esau. He got a perpetual hate for Esau. Esau, you're going to get double yours, as it speaks in Revelations. Revelation 13:9. If any man has an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So we waiting patiently for that to happen, because you done killed many of Jacob's with your sword. You done burnt us alive. And that's why the Lord, when we're reincarnated on this earth, that's why he gives us no remembrance. Because if we did, we'll be shell shocked on what happened in our last round that we was here. When Esau, burnt us alive and sick them dogs on us, So he gives us no remembrance of the reincarnation when we come back to this earth. But this our last one, So the last one, is the best, The end of the movie, everybody want to see the end of the movie. Yes, the end of the movie. So, with that, I'm going to give all praises to Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Shalom.